Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent.
All right, action packed we are. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again. It's been 24 hours already. Time is moving fast. And some of these teams will be looking for so much more time, but we only have a limited amount of time to advance. Welcome to the Nigerian Pro League, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Super Weekend. It is week 1, and it is the second day of all of the action. Ooh! If you don't know me, I'm Priest. I'm just here for vibes. I don't promote violence. Just kidding. But yeah, the action started off yesterday. First Super Weekend of the rain split. And we saw some mad performances from Unsolid Army, from 10-11, from 4 Portions, from Vague Esports, from Mad Esports, from Men of Blood, from everybody was cooking. And it looks like some people are already active right now. So let's take a quick gander at the leaderboards. Let's take a look at what's going on right here. And for some people that don't know, Harsh Esports actually just concluded their registration to the NPL. So they did have a little bit of roster troubles, but it's been sorted out. They are now in the NPL. Unfortunately, a couple of games behind, but that did not deter them. Currently sitting there with no points gained just yet, but they're about to make some history tonight. If they do make it into the finals, they will be the first team to ever miss an opening game and qualify to the finals. They would be the first team to ever do it. So yeah, we're going to look out for that one. But it never stops. The violence never stops at all. Let's take a look at what we have locked in here. I think that's the first set of teams. So moving a little bit further, we've got the Invincibles, Mavericks Esports, Men of Blood, Vague Esports, Guards of War, Last Siege, Call, and 14th Gaming. All of these teams have put their little goodissy into it to put themselves just a little closer to that prize money and into the finals. But it's not over just yet. We'll take a look again and we'll now see who is topping the charts. Remember, the head start points from the league stage Tuesdays and Wednesdays have been added here, so that is why these points do not tally the way you expect them to. Aura Esports leading with 50 points, but 10-11 also with 50 points. So today will be the tiebreaker between these two teams. They are locked in, but Aura Esports just edging it a little bit more with the placements, but that has never stopped them before. And now we are about to see more and more action. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nigerian Pro League. It is the Super Weekend, and action is afoot. 17 teams in the cut. I think we've already lost a team. Men of Blood will lose Peter immediately. 4 Portions already starting to wreak havoc against them just deep into the south there. This is a bad rotation for Men of Blood somehow, but Slow has been able to secure 2 eliminations, fortunately. I think, actually, sorry, this is not Men of Blood. It's actually Mad Esports. And unfortunately for them, 4 Portions will be the team to lock horns with them again. We've seen this play out before, just outside of Milta. That did not stop them earlier. It looks like they will have to think again. It is actually Mad Esports that did lose Peter, not Men of Blood. The color coordination between them is so close. MOB, MAD. Oh, no, 4 Portions won all the smoke for sure. I think 4 Portions will lose a player in this engagement. I think they will lose one person. But it's nice to see Peachy back in the mix. He wasn't in the games yesterday, so that tells you that he knows exactly what he's looking out for. Ooh. Yep. Madman sprays, takes a couple more hits. He will be dropped off. Temi's gonna bleed out there. Slow is outside. That's a good grenade. That's a very good grenade. Cuts through, cuts the HP down. Madman gets knocked away immediately by Peachy. And 4 Portions now looking to stab this one up. Oh, that's a good spray. A couple more sprays to work it through. Tries to switch back and forth. That was very good movement, actually, but it was not enough to make anything happen, unfortunately. Last Siege, on the other hand, we'll catch a glimpse of the guys from I believe it was the guys from 14th Gaming, and somehow Last Siege have still snuck out. They've survived. Moses did take a beating. He took a big beating, actually, but that did not deter. That did not stop him at all, and that should tell you exactly what timing he's on. Last Siege currently sitting out in I believe that is Where are they sitting? I think they're sitting in 14th place, 15 points to the good. Couple ways far from the likes of the Invincibles, but they're not out of the woods just yet. Invincibles playing in all the way from the northwest and unscathed. They're not looking like they will be getting any engagements just yet. But inside of Yasnaya, the chaos has ensued even further as RSG will be cut down to size. 2 players knocked away and sent back into the lobby. And the guys from Harsh are already getting very active here. Nerd with 2 bodies. But that guy with a beautiful touch with a shotgun will wrap that one up. Sleek gets dropped as well. And RSG will batter Harsh Esports. And Nerd should take the fight. He should have taken the fight. He should have provided support. But unfortunately, he will choose the option of getting out of there. Bro was like, yeah, not today. Yeah, really, not today, bro. I'm not going back into the lobby today. Not in this game. They have 2 eliminations to the good. And it is Nerd who got those eliminations. So, you know, he has the right to jackpot. You know, that's how you earn the right to jackpot, you know? You get me? That is how you earn the right. When you cook and get at least a couple of eliminations from an engagement with another team. Gods of War coming in from that northeastern side. Are circling around Starbat and Kameshki. They should be rotating a little bit slower than usual, but they do have some good points on the board. And there is a surgical singe. And they will try their best to make something happen here, but it looks like a last siege are just going to have to manage here. Not necessarily the best not necessarily the best idea for them, but it's never been too late, you know. It's never been nothing too much of a hassle for them, you know. Have been very active, especially in yesterday's game. Choo Choo was on fire. Got like 6 eliminations in Sanok. They might be looking to do some more damage, looking to cause some more chaos. There's more angles to wrap through, so we'll be making their own rotations. Play zone is shrinking up very nicely, a little bit more central than I would like, but it is very slow, very quiet. And 10-11 looks like they are starting to make their first play of the game, and they are playing as 3. This might cost them something. It might cost them a lot, because the first team they are running into is going to be the guys from Cole, and this might be very tasty for Cole. 10-11, you can see them just making the rounds here, gathering the intel, but so is Cole. If you can do it, we can do it too. Reposition. Yeah, they're not going to take this engagement against the guys from Cole. I think they will get out of dodge. Play zone is already here. It's not going to be ideal. Cole should not take the building. That's a bad call. That's a bad call. If you have intel, you know, if you've been watching the games doing VOD reviews, you know exactly who should be in this area. Why box yourself in? Why would you put yourself in a defensive position? Why? This is a bad call from Cole. I would expect them to do better. They're not going to survive this one. It's still going to be a very hard one for them to do, but they will be getting very active there, as they will catch one of the players from 10-11. It is Touch Me getting touched up, sent back into the lobby with the quickness, but Bam Bam is playing off the exposed back end, and a spray over the top will connect immediately. Now Cole on the back foot. They have a player outside. They cannot get picked up, and now they might be getting forced into a little bit of a sandwich here. But Zella can play from outside of the zone. Light sent back into the lobby. Run over immediately there from Bam Bam. And that is the use of the corner blockage to circle back. 2 players dropped. And that is a wrap. 10-11. I knew it. There was no way they were going to survive on the defensive line inside a box here. There was no way. It was too difficult. It was going to be a very difficult idea for them to do this in here. You know, forcing themselves into a small space against a team like 10-11 that loves to play around terrain that doesn't stay in one spot. You know, if you're making rotations, especially early ones, you should have a general idea of who you should be running into in an area like this. You should have some idea of what you're playing, what the plan is, how you're going to, even as you know, Touch Me got knocked away and sent back into lobby. I still knew it was very, very high risk. You know, I wasn't even phased. You know, oh, what a spray that was! And Bam Bam will bam him out of the lobby. You want to bam? Bah, you will be bammed. 10-11, up to 5, and it's not even been 2 minutes up from the zone closure. Ooh, that's a solid dodge. Skin in it. Bam Bam already active here. You can see that that is very ideal for them. 10-11 up to a very strong start. Unfortunately, they are playing as 2. So the chances of them winning this game is very, very slim. Very slim. Too slim for my liking, actually. But, you know. It's never too late, you know. It is never too late. It's never too late to be active. It's never too late to be attractive. Edge of the circle there in the eastern side. We'll take a little bit of something here to change it. But Gods of War have made their very, very quick and direct rotation here. They will be in Rozhok. Complete squad. Aura as well. The top team on the leaderboard. Number 1 team right now. Well, currently they are not number 1 because 10-11 have secured 5 eliminations. So that puts 10-11 at number 1 right now. But Aura have all the aura to get themselves a chicken dinner here, because they do have all of their players up. They do have all of their angles covered. A little bit of a dynamic play, as you know. A little bit more to make something happen. Looks like Harsh Esports' last player is still here. I don't know if he's been spotted. I don't think so. Ooh, he spots them. Oh, that was nasty. That was so close. Nerd with an angle there. He's trying to go for 2. He's trying to go 2 for 2. And a grenade here will change everything. He has to pop the grenade. He cannot miss. He cannot miss. Can he aim the grenade? Nope. That was a bad grenade. Reset. He cannot allow RSG to survive here. He cannot allow it. He has to pop the grenade immediately. But he cannot spray. He should not spray. Tried again to force the engagement. A couple more sprays again. I think they will want to take the 2v1 against him. Oh, that was beautiful from Gunslinger. And he slings that immediately. Stopped dead in his tracks, and that's gonna be a wrap. Shouldn't have gone for the shouldn't have picked up his HP. Should have launched all the grenades at first. Should have launched the grenades first, repositioned. You know? You've given away your initial position. Why are you still there? Move away. You know, this area is an look. If you take a look at this area, there's so many places here you can play. Look, there's literally a dip right here. If behind the house, look here. There's a dip right here. You stop here. You know, there's a dip right here. You stop here and start shooting them from here. When you could pop a couple of grenades, you know, apply pressure onto their position behind the tree that they were at. Then you move to the second house. You fall back, move to the second house. Or you just go into the water, play around the edges. There's so many ways this could have gone, you know, especially after giving away your position. But it's still a part of the game. They did secure some eliminations there, but could have gone so much better. Look at the Invincibles here. There, looking like they will be getting active to hold up a little bit of a backline position. Gods of War now, and Aura locking horns. What's the good spray? Control takes a couple more hits. We'll switch over. JJ gets called out, swept away. Control is good with the touches. Topless again with a spray over to the backside, and Aura getting absolutely dismantled by one of the Hamatan split champions. That should tell you that Gods of War do not come to play. Aura will lose yet another. It's dark. That will be the last player left. Sent back into the lobby, and now it's all left to Max Aura What can he do? Oh, grenade is good. He takes a hit. And he's been spotted. They know exactly where he is. That will do the job. Genos will shut that down. Guards of War clinically and surgically dismembering Aura. And that will give them plus 4 million Aura points for just eliminating Aura. Now, Aura have dropped points here. Probably going to drop away. We're going to drop away, you know, to like 3rd or even 4th, you know, or even 5th, because RSG has been cooking, you know. So RSG's performance currently puts them really strongly into contention for that top 3. And that tells you that, you know, there's still a lot of chaos that could ensue in this game. You can see a little bit from the southern side. Dream Team have already started getting active again. Sad with a spray over to the side that connects the dots and connects the shots. Well, he might be AFK. Manages to come back. Maverick C Sports also one of the teams that is fighting for a space inside of the finals. And one team will lose out on that, but who is it going to be? It's like Zenith Esports now are getting active again. I think it's towards the guys from last siege. You might will be the last one left. Goes for the finish. And we did see you might pull a rabbit out of a hat yesterday in a 1 versus 4 in Miramar against the guys from Cole. Torrid will be again trying to hold on. Vivek Esports, they are also one of the tactical teams, not necessarily aggressive, but they are very tactical. Well, Torrid cannot stay here. I think 1v1 against Yamite is not ideal. I think he's gonna get cooked here. Oh, 1 HP against 1 HP. But Yamite will come out on top. Again, Yamite is mighty. He is the main character. Zenith Esports will still hold on, will still survive. 10-11 getting caught out in the north by Men of Blood. And play zone is empty right now. Nobody making the move except RSG. They are already making their way inside. Now they need to find a spot to call home. And that is one of the plus, or rather the pros of being proactive. You know, you get a spot for yourself in the circle, place to call home. It would be very ideal for them to knock this out of the park. 10-11 are in the area. They are in the vicinity as well. Invincibles have not gotten too active. It's been Rage on fire. 3 eliminations for him. And there is a little bit of intel being leaked. Again, 4 portions now. Trying to stop Guards of War from making the advance into that part of the circle. And now hit after hit, they circle back. Hove is here. Tries to catch a spray. We might be able to stop Control and drop him out of the lobby. Wherever Gravity with a return spray is brilliant. Skinny is getting knocked away. And now 4 portions will have to think twice and think long and hard about what they are going to do from this position. They're too far out of the circle. Gravity will be getting caught out, but Genos is still alive. Gets his HP all the way back up and will have to reposition and join his teammates. But they are making an advance towards the guys from the Invincibles. Rage is up there as well, trying to keep a low profile, but he might be the one to stop Control from making that advance. Again, another opportunity to work through. And here they come. Control switching over. Oh, that's a beautiful swap. And Rage will be stopped immediately, sent back into the lobby. Invincibles getting forced to change their entire play because Rage has gotten caught lacking. Again, it was a bad call. He didn't have cover, had numbers advantage, but Control just had a better 1v1 ability right there, and he will get dropped away. Again, it was also a vehicle. I think he had the MG3. Yeah, that was able to make something happen. The Invincibles now setting sights onto the guys from 4 ports. One body after another. Here comes this circle jerk again. Another one. Skinny drops. He drops as well. Invincibles trying to hold on. Is Quilla with the DBS. And Hove already making the play, trying to circle inside. Quiller's reloading. That might be the problem here. Switch is over. Is he going to get dropped? No, he jumped up. Why did he jump? Hove will slap him back into the lobby. And 4 portions will hang on. But unfortunately, I don't think he will make it out. But they are by the edge of the circle, so that could change everything. Another opportunity now. Dream Team circling inside. What a beautiful spray from Nova. Send a couple shots towards Vague Esports, but they will not peek any further. They know exactly what they are trying to play here. They're trying to play very slow. They've lost 2 guns. 2 eliminations to the good. He has been absolutely fantastic for Vague Esports so far. But they need more. Currently sitting in I believe they're sitting somewhere in 12th place. Currently with 19 points. They need more. They are trying to break into that top top 3. Could have been a big dynamic shift. But we've seen Dream Team do this. We've seen Dream Team play exactly like this. They are very capable of holding lines by the edge of the circle. It's a big chase. It's a big move. Machete will take a hit. Will be dropped as well. Nemesis getting called out by, I believe that was by Gunslinger. And RSG still applying the pressure. Still putting pepper in the shots. Vague Esports also now setting their sights, I believe, onto the guys from Men of Blood. They did catch Creed. And unfortunately, he will not be getting picked up. It's too much of a dangerous call. But Vague Esports playing this very, very solid. Where 11 is inside of the zone. And he will take a couple more and more hits. Vague Esports still need to breach inside. They are not necessarily inside of the zone, but that's a very good grenade. That will change the entire dynamic. Smoke's already to on that western side. Unsullied Army are still here. And they are as 4. They've got 2 eliminations. 4-6-8-4 will take a couple hits. But he has to be very careful. But take a look at Unsullied Army's position. You can't make it any better than this. Take a look at how they're holding out. Why did you not heal up, fam? Why? What? Sometimes the plays don't make sense, man. Sometimes the play don't make sense. You don't know that bullets travel faster than you can think. 10-11 finally getting dispatched and sent back into the lobby. RSG making quick work of every single team that's trying to make that rotation. And Unsullied Army now starting to increase their numbers up to 3 eliminations now. Dream Team on the other end, applying equally the same amount of pressure. Every single corner now getting squeezed out. 4-1-9 making the advance inside. And more sprays and more sprays. Dream Team still active, still holding the lines again. 4 portions finally discovered. Goat Meats sent back into the lobby. I thought it was Hove that survived, but somehow he died before Goat Meats. That's to tell you, there's levels to this. Sad now makes it away inside of the zone. Dream Team again. Dream Team rising to the occasion. They are rising to the occasion. 7 eliminations. But Unsullied Army have the numbers. Unsullied Army are 3 deep. They are 3 players in. RSG are 2. 6 from Gunslinger out of the entire 7. And he's already making the play here to make a rotation behind the guys from Unsullied Army. I don't know how wise that is. But 419 peeks out, takes too much time, and now Unsullied Army will lose their numbers advantage. It's a 2v2v2 now. And RSG making themselves very, very big in the zone. They are big in the zone right now. A little bit of a circle jerk. Really no need for you to smoke yourself, bro. Oh, S12K. It works, bro. Oh, 411 will be the last one for Unsullied Army. Somehow he changed everything. And that's going to be a wrap. Roach, that guy with the grenade. RSG, 2-man. We saw them do a 2-man yesterday. Can they do a 2-man today as well? Here they come again. Dream Team now making the advance into the little pocket of space they found for themselves inside of the circle. But it could change with the entire team on notice. But RSG, they should have taken them out immediately there. I think he's spotted a Gunslinger. This is a bad call. It's a bad call. He will get shot out of that vehicle. Now he has gathered the intel, but will it work? That guy is very capable with the nades. He launches his first immediately. And that might do the trick. A bit of a forceful entry still to hold on, but RSG trying to circle back. AWM inside of the box. But they don't care about that one. Sad is still looking for an opening there. Grenade is good. Another grenade to deploy the pressure, but he can't seem to get the angles right. If that guy charges a grenade, his might connect. Gunslinger's grenade will connect first. I said it. If that guy charges a grenade, you are cooked. You are done. RSG on top. 12 eliminations to the good. And a chicken dinner to boot. Surely that puts them very, very strongly into the top 3 of the leaderboard right now. And what a way to start the day. Dream Team in second place with 7 eliminations on Solid Army. In third place with 3, 4 Porsches. In fourth place with 9. Vague Esports in 5th place with 2. Men of Blood in 6th place with 3. 10-11 in 7th place with 7. Mavericks Esports in 8th place. Invincibles in 9th place with 6. Guards of War in 10th place with 5. Zenith in 11th place with 2. Last Siege in 12th place with 4. Aura in 13th. Harsh Esports in 14th place with 2. Call in 15th with 1. 14th Gaming in 16th with 1. Mad Esports in 17th with 2. And Spectres Esports in 18th. RSG never disappointing. I really did think on Solid Army was going to cook something there. They had 4 players up at some point. All they had to do was overwhelm. I'm going to give you some intel. I'm just going to drop some hard packets for teams, for those that will listen to me sha. When you have a team in the final third, let's say 16 to 20 players left, and you're four man up, and you have a pretty clear sight line on at least one enemy team. All you have to do, is shield yourself from other enemy teams, potential enemy teams, and focus on eliminating one team to secure their position or to make it difficult for them to get into the zone before you. In that kind of scenario, Unsolid Army had this opportunity, But first things first is 4684. What does he do? He moves to the zone. He doesn't worry about the enemies. He moves to the zone first with 10, 15 HP, thinking the bullets ain't gonna hurt because the zone is not far. The bullets travel faster than the zone, bro. You will get hurt. You will get hit. Those 5s, those 5.56s, they travel, bro. They will hit you. They will hurt you immediately, And again, they got shot out by by RSG, if I'm not mistaken. If not, I think it was RSG, and RSG had not even made it into the zone yet. They had been forced out. But RSG wasn't rushing into the zone. They were just trying to make sure they eliminate teams that are trying to make it into the zone, and that's how they call 4684. So in scenarios like that, when you have the numbers advantage, overwhelm one side of the circle. Just overwhelm that side just overwhelm because you have the numbers. Overwhelm anybody that peeks is getting shot at by 3 different guys. Just overwhelm, But then, some teams just want to prioritize getting in the zone first. And that works as well, but this time it just didn't work, But that's just my hot take. Nobody say I know anything. But yeah. We get active still. So ladies and gentlemen, the action continues. We have Miramar coming up next at the MPL race play. Don't touch that. That's
pressure and build a lot of wall. Now they go wrap that up, staying sent back into the lobby with the quickness. Here comes the angle. He's up to the stairs, but he might be dropping it 2 for 2. Redman going for the second. Then a punch. Down to one player, he might be hurt here. And that's going to be a Rap Dream team. Peeking out. Beautiful touch, headshot from Iconic and a DVM from Sixo. It's still dangerous. It is still absolutely dangerous. It can still be a huge. And now the arrow again. And 3 of those bodies will be the guys from Black Mamba. But he has walked through to the left-hand side, painted left and right for Iconic. And that's going to be a Rap Dream team. Wrapped up perfectly. 3 eliminations. It did not go through this without paying for it in blood. Blacker. And now they're down to 2 versus 1. That's a good grenade. And Pluto will be swept up. They're absolutely cooking now. RSG will be the team that they will cook today. And Sixer will seal this one up.
Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb. Oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto US. Now me Juju, I know too. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb. Oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto US. Now me Juju, I know too. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb. Oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto US. Now me Juju, I know too. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb. Oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto US. Now me Juju, I know too. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb. Oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto US. Now me Juju, I know too. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb. Oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto US. Now me Juju, I know too. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb. Oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto US. Now me Juju, I know too. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb. Oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto US. Now me Juju, I know too. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb. Oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto US. Now me Juju, I know too. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb. Oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto US. Now me Juju, I know too. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb. Oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto US. Now me Juju, I know too. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Mama sent the photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb. Oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It's the Nigerian Pro League, and you already know what time it is. We just concluded match 1, RSG with their second chicken dinner of the Super Weekend. Again, all of these super weekends matter, but it is the one you perform best in that is literally what counts towards, you know, grand final points. So every super weekend you gotta outdo the super weekend of the previous week. That's the only way to go forward. You know, RSG 2 chicken dinners in a single weekend. Can they outdo that in the coming weeks? You know, so any points they get this week is gonna be the points to beat for sure. You know, I think they should even be first place. But I could be wrong because of how well the other teams are also performing. But, you know, I could speak on that time and time again. But big shout out to Dream Team, RSG, on Solid Army, the teams that were able to muster a couple of solid points for themselves in that game. But now we head over to Miramar. And now that requires a different kind of strategy, a different kind of violence. The NPL does not take prisoners. As you can see, Men of Blood will be locking horns here. I think it is with Vague Esports in the background. As you can see, the Fallen is the one that's trying to gather some utilities here. If I was them, I would isolate one of the guys from Men of Blood immediately. Look at that guy. There's a guy there all by himself. There's a guy here. Look at this guy here. This guy, there's no way Chapo doesn't know that he's behind him. There's no way Chapo doesn't know. There is no way Chapo doesn't know of that guy. In scenarios like this, you isolate immediately. Chapo knows that guy is there. All of his teammates should, you know, rendezvous to his position and eliminate that guy immediately. You know, right out immediately. Put Men of Blood on the back foot immediately. You know, because I promise you, that is what's gonna happen now. That is what's gonna happen now. That is what's gonna happen. Men of Blood will either isolate one of the guys from Vague Esports and then eliminate the rest, because that is what experience is. You know, Men of Blood are more seasoned. They've played competitively in the MPL for, you know, a while. You know, they've been playing a while and they have a lot of experience. They've covered a lot of ground in the game. But Vague Esports, I would say they're equally as tactical based off of what I've seen them play in the past couple of days. Although they don't handle splits well, so that's why I would recommend them, you know, just surging in there and eliminating that solo guy. I know Chapo is aware of this guy. There's no way he's not aware. There is no way he doesn't know that there's someone there, you know. But it might be a plan for him to wait out to see if someone picks up that buggy there and then shoot that person to pieces. But again, it could be, you know, it could change drastically there. But Men of Blood, you can see them, they're already converging. They are converging now to one position. Okay, yes. So that was a tag. That was a tag from Chapo. I think he's giving the intel to the rest of his teammates there that there's one guy from Men of Blood there. If I was them, now would be the time to make something happen. But it looks like on Solid Army and Gods of War are locking horns here. Ooh, that's an interesting one. That is something I would like to see outside. And Topless will be the one sent back into the lobby. 411 has been on fire. He's been cooking this entire weekend. Another one bites the dust. Gravity will be the last one left on Solid Army. I don't know what Jesse has started feeding these guys. And Gravity is giving away his position now. Now they're aware of him. Taking a couple more hits. He has to reposition, and that's a wrap. Beautiful spray from the back line. And 419 will wrap that up. On Solid Army, 4 eliminations. And it's not even dinner time yet. Could this be? Could they be cooking like that? On Solid Army. Spam UA in the chat. UA will rise again. Spam that in the chat, guys, because UA is definitely rising again. I told you guys when I was saying it. On Solid Army, they'll cook. Jesse has just been in. He's been in the lab. Yeah, he's been in the lab mixing all the ingredients. You know, because he made a substitution. Yeah, he put himself. Jesse wasn't playing before. You know, at the Digba, but now Jesse's back in. You know, 4684 locked in. Bro just came into the game and changed everything. On Solid Army side, getting chicken dinners. Imagine getting chicken dinners is crazy work. But Vague Esports, as expected, they're taking the initiative here. I think they've been waiting out on Solid Army and waiting out Men of Blood. I think they were able to catch that player off guard. 031. Yup, as expected, just like I called it, they would eliminate that solo player. That would be more ideal. I don't think he's gonna get picked up. It's not likely. And that's going to be a wrap for him. Yup, he's sent back into the lobby. Magic is the one that makes it happen. But now what will they do? Will Vague take the push? Will they take the push onto Men of Blood? Oh, driving into the boss in the open? Huh? In the open? There's no way. They're in a sandwich. Why would they do this though? Oh, what sweet DBS from 11. I don't think they were aware of his position, and that's going to be a big change. 2 bodies dropped away now. And Men of Blood showing exactly why they are much more capable. Creed and 11 combination is always nasty work. And now they have turned the tide of Vague Esports. 3 versus 2. If I was Vague, I'd run away, man. I would absolutely run away. I would run away from this. I would absolutely just hit that JP immediately. Be more ideal. Or hop into the vehicle, change positions. But then now you just don't have the numbers advantage anymore. You know, so Vague, I don't see Vague winning this anymore. They had the numbers advantage for a bit, but Men of Blood just have more experience when it comes to, you know, positional awareness. Because that guy was not even aware of 11's position, and he got cooked immediately. Chapo takes a hit immediately there from Creed. Beautiful grenade. I don't know why they came so close to them not expecting, you know, grenades to start popping out or something. That's a nice shot from Magic, but he's gonna be overwhelmed right now. But I don't think they can breach this position. They can't jump over the walls. So Magic is going to try his absolute best to work something here. Circling a couple more shots. Takes a hit. Sways over. DBS immediately. And that's going to be a wrap for them. Vague Esports will lose the battle. Based off of just sheer experience. If I was them, I would have run away. You know, pressure would have been lifted off immediately. I would have just run away. But that's not the case for them, unfortunately. They did have the right idea. You know, after eliminating that solo player, they should have shot these guys out of the vehicle immediately. Should have shot them out of the vehicle. That you know, there's certain teams you're pushing up on, yeah. Inside of a bus, you're that destination where you drive to. You not go make them there. They will pieces you for middle of the road. Look at these guys drove. Look at that. These guys drove all the way from here, from this position, all the way to here, and enemies were just over the wall. Yeah, if you're driving against RSG, bro, Danny Brown is taking at least 3 of you out of that vehicle with 1 clip, and he won't miss. I'm telling you, you know, and that's just the difference, you know. That's just the difference. But Aura, on the other hand, biting off a little bit more than they can chew there. Dark will be a victim this time. Looks like they've not been able to find their footing today. JJ will be the next victim. Cole is the team that is cooking them right now. 2 bodies dropped, but they've also lost 2, and it's Picardo. We saw Cole and Picardo yesterday losing a 1v4 against the Zenith Esports. And you might was the one that was cooking. They can't allow the resets. You cannot allow the resets. 2 drops. Goes for 2. Lights trying his best to circle back. He's in the smoke. He sees him. But the UMP will come in clutch. I don't know why he didn't use another weapon. Would have been more ideal if he used another weapon there, but it does get the job done. Zenith Esports, they've heard all the commotion. They're just coming through to pick apart whatever's left. They will not stop. They're not even going to stop to check. They're just going to bust in there, man. Just going to bust in immediately. They're riding out immediately, you know. And Aura now sitting nicely. Grenade getting charged by JJ. I think he's aware here. But that's a good grenade. Oh, it hurts. It does hurt immediately there. I think that will serve as a mosquito repellent to stop the push from that position. Zenith will have to reposition now. They have to think about their options. And it's not looking too good for them because they cannot breach that position any longer. They have to find a new way in. And Aura will have to find a new way out, because Zenith will not allow them to come out of that door unscathed. Zenith have gotten themselves 2 eliminations, courtesy of Professor. I think they were sharing them, 2 from Cole. But now they're about to take the final 2 from Aura. Remember, top 10 teams will go on to the grand finals to play for 1.6 million naira come August 2024. It is the top 10 teams There's always the top teams. Money all around me. And that should tell you exactly what type of timing we are on, ladies and gentlemen. That should tell you what type of timing you should be on. Yeah, this is going to be taking a while. These guys are not even, they're not even getting active like that, man. They are not getting active like that. I mean, if someone should have climbed the roof already. Someone should have already been up there, just scouring, getting intel, listening to footsteps and stuff. You know, because these guys have been moving around for a bit. But you can see Zenith, they have the right idea. They're trying to overwhelm from one position. It's a smart play, but you know, it's just the danger of Picado. You know, you don't know where the enemy is. You know, you could just make the wrong turn and you hear DBS, and that's a wrap. You know, if someone shoots you with the DBS, there's like a 1% chance you survive. You know, you're getting cooked immediately. But could be a back and forth that we will be. We have a back and forth again. Trying to do their best, but it's not looking too nice for them. As you all know, well, this is going to take a while. Yeah, these guys are going to be hanging out there for a bit. But on Solid Army, take a look at that rotation. Is brilliant. Look at them from Monte Nuevo in the north. I mean, these guys, they're cooking. You can't even deny it. On Solid Army is cooking today. They've been cooking this entire Super Weekend. This is the team that's trying to qualify, you know. And Jesse's always saying it, that they will qualify. I'm telling you, he has been saying it, that they will qualify. This is how a team that wants to qualify is going to play. You know, I think if they can keep this performance up for like the next 2 weeks, they should be fine. They should make it into the split finals first. You know, because that's the first step, making it to the split finals. And then from there, you think about the grand finals. But, you know, you got to at least also think about how many points you can potentially put up. You know, can they do 100? It's not likely, though, because I think they did 30 yesterday, 30, 36. But they can do 100, you know, if they can get some good points from the league play stages. That's why you got to take the league play seriously. But if you finish very strongly in the league play, that's some good points for you coming to the Super Weekend, you know. So that's what you need to do. But Mad Esports active again. Noisy, 3 eliminations to the good for them. 2 from Noisy. It's about to get Noisy out here again. He has been absolutely brilliant for Mad Esports. And take a look on Solid Army, just coming in from Monte Nuevo. Saw that happening from the northern side. They will have to play off of that line. But they have so much acres of space, man. So many acres of space. And 10-11 now will be the next victims. It looks like the Invincibles have them in their sights. Spray is good just north. And they will catch a body too far off. But you're not looking like that's going to be a reset. Touch me from Quilla. Oh, what a spray that was. Surely Invincibles will push up now. But this is going to be a tricky one for them. If they pull up, it's going to be very tricky. Because 10-11 is not a defensive team. Smoke's already coming out. They are getting very proactive. But on Solid Army, on the other hand, out on the other side here, they might be able to third party this. But now Invincibles cannot afford to lose a body here. They cannot afford to lose any players. The moment they do, it becomes tricky. The only advantage they have now is the numbers advantage. Can they make it work? Touch Me is getting picked up, and he has gotten picked up. Now it's a 3v4. And the Invincibles, this is a very, very big move for them. They have pulled up already. So they have decided to commit to this relationship. But how far will they be willing to take it now? A grenade, the right grenade will change everything now. Nexus already making that play towards the eastern side. But will it yield something though? He has the right idea, but can he execute? 10-11, will they be forced into a box? Again, there could be so many dynamic ways to play this out. 10-11 would be ideal for them to get out of this position. It's going to be a very hard position to defend. You know, they're not necessarily a defensive team. You can see Quella just driving through. 10-11, you can see them just covering their angles very, very nicely. Not trying to expose too much. But Nexus is the player that has the best angle right now. He has a solid off-angle position. Men of Blood, on the other hand, putting their pressure on to the guys from Harsh Esports. They will lose another body. Quilla hops in. And here they come. They're trying to be proactive, but 10-11 already making the plays here. I told you, they're not defensive. They're not a defensive team. They're not going to wait for Invincibles. But now that is the problem here. And Bam Bam switches over. And he will be dropped immediately. He did try to make the play. But unfortunately, it did not work out. Invincibles were up and ready. I don't know if they knew who they were. But that did not work out. Unfortunately, it was the risk. You know, it was a risk. Some teams would rather stay inside of the compound forever, you know, but they tried to take the risk. It didn't work. Invincibles are too solid. There's no way to breach them with that kind of play if you're not going to use, you know, numbers. They should have been 2 there. You know, they should have been 2. But then again, they can't be 2 because they are just 3 in the team. So it's a good play, but Invincibles were just ready. And Rage has made even a wider split. Where is Nexus, though? If Nexus is here, he should have wrapped this up by now. He should have wrapped it up. Is he offline? What is happening to him? Aha, yeah. It was only a matter of time, but he sprayed. He's missed. Now 10-11 will reposition again. It's about to get Swifty. Yeah. They're ready for him now. Now they have all the intel. But 10-11... can they hold off? Quilla getting charged up now. Makes the play. Very, very close. But Touch Me's grenade is very, very close. Oh! What a nade that was. And Quilla just got touched up. Back into the lobby he goes. Now it's a 3v2. And that is 10-11 getting active. Invincibles took way too much time with this one. Way too much time. But I don't think they knew that 10-11 were 3-man in the lobby. If they knew, I think that might have changed their entire perspective of this rotation and this engagement. But they're not trying to indulge any further. Yeah, wow. They were just really willing to sacrifice Quilla. They're not even trying to take the engagement any further. You're just ready to sacrifice Quilla and keep it moving. But it is what it is. Quilla, unfortunately, is the victim of this engagement. And he will be sent back into the lobby. 10-11 will survive a couple more minutes more. But that was very ideal for them, for 10-11 to hold the breach, to circle back and forth. And again, Invincible's getting called out on rotation. See, that is what happens when you don't have a plan. You know, they should have stuck with the 10-11 thing, man. Now they're overwhelmed. No intel. RSG were ready. These are all the teams that were ready. Inside of the circle, and now they're losing players. 10-11 that they did engage with are still alive. You know? It's phase 3 of the circle. You can tank it, you know? There's so many ways you could have gone. But Invincibles, fortunately, will now be playing just one left. It is going to be Nexus. 10-11 now, on the other hand, will set their sights onto the guys from Harsh Esports. But what's is left of Harsh Esports to circle back? Aura as well is inside of the zone. But I think Nexus can come for the reset. If he's trying to take the risk. But he's not going to take that risk, I'm sure. He's not going to take that risk. But from the northern side on Solid Army, you can see them in the feed. They're getting active right now. Zenith Esports now trying to breach, but there's 2 of them. Grenade is good. Have to play off the forward relay with that smoke grenade. It is a very good one. Take a look at our Solid Army. Just take a look at their lines. Their lines are so deep. Professor is dropped immediately. Numbers advantage every single time. Unsullied Army will come out on top. A beautiful display of teamwork. 6 eliminations to the good. I mean, doesn't get any better than this. That's to tell you something. And I think they will be looking for that last player. They need to get rid of him. They cannot allow anyone to survive from the backside. Unfortunately, Reels will be sent back into the lobby. But take a look at the Unsullied Army from the north. They're not even playing around. They're just dominating the entire northern position. You know? Now there is a bit of an inkling here because your might is still outside the blue. But the blue zone is going to be hurting him very shortly. Can he make it inside of the circle? It's going to take something special for him to work here. But RSG, on the other hand, 4 eliminations to the good. They're looking to get themselves a back-to-back chicken dinner. It's a big possibility for them. No one has done it yet. But will they be the team to make it happen? 10-11 now have pulled up to the scene somehow. They have still survived. As a 2-man, they're still putting numbers up. But 4 portions will spray across. And they will connect the shots immediately now. Unsullied Army will be taking hit after hit. But they've not been able to make a way inside the zone. Unsullied Army have 1 player in the zone. Your might finally falls. And that's going to be a wrap for Zenith Esports. Unsullied Army still have 4-1-1 knocked away there. But this is a bad play from Know Him. It's a very bad play. He's going to get touched from underneath the car. There's no way he doesn't get blown away. There is no way. Wrong choice of yeah, there's absolutely no way, bro. Why don't you just smoke your vehicle first, man? Why don't you just smoke first, bro? Just use your utilities, man. Why don't you? You have 2 smokes, man. Why not just use your smokes, bro? Why? Who are you keeping it for? Me? Activity-wise, Unsullied Army still trying their best to play S4. It's going to be very hard, but it's a big possibility still, as Aura will be playing just deep south, trying to make a way inside of that circle. They are sitting quite nicely. But now they've also rotated towards the northern side, but they are playing as 2. Unsullied Army getting pummeled now. RSG on the other hand as well, and Afro Esports have now started getting active. Yeah, I knew this guy was going to get picked up. There's a very big possibility he was going to get picked up. It's a good play. Oh, that was unfortunate. That was unfortunate. Aura's there. 419 will be the last one left. He's trying to circle back. And Hove gets called out as well. Beautiful touch onto the backside. Oh, 2 for 2. 419. He switches over. But Peachy was there on the backside to wrap him up. But that was a brilliant play from 419. At least to secure the eliminations. That was absolutely incredible stuff. And now RSG still looking very strong here. Men of Blood also looking strong with 7 eliminations. Chicken dinner could go either way now. Choo Choo still alive for last siege. Not sure they're aware of him. Creed! Oh, that was an unfortunate scenario. Yeah, he's trying to escape. But teamwork makes the dream work. Men of Blood still come out on top. That was a poor showing from Choo Choo there. Should have wrapped this guy up immediately. Missed too many of his shots there. 1v1 ability was lacking. That is why he got called out. You know, there's certain players that if you're getting knocked, you're not even getting a shot away, you know? You're not even getting a shot away. Solid teamwork from Men of Blood. Now they're up to 9 eliminations. A big game for them. But they have to be consistent with it. 4 eliminations as well. 4 portions. 3 from Peachy. And Goat's Meat has not been able to secure anyone just yet. They are looking very solid right now. RSG as well. Nameless from Afro Esports is still in there. The sprays continue to hold off the stick end. Here they come again. RSG, can they do a back-to-back? Can they make it happen? Nameless now. Could be a big thorn in their side. Oh, he's tapped up immediately. Surely that's going to be a wrap. He has to move out. He has to move. But he exposed himself to Goat Meat immediately there. He's going to get dropped off. And unfortunately, RSG will lose the play zone, and that is going to change things for them as well. Now we're down to 4 teams, 8 bodies in the cut. And Goat Meat trying to hold off the lines there to force the engagements from RSG. They are the only possible threat that he has, but Creed does get knocked away. And I think he will be getting picked up. A little bit of a possibility there, but RSG is not getting picked up. Actually, he dies to the zone. And now Men of Blood will be down to just 1. Stronger and stronger odds. Oh, 2-piece chicken grenade over the top. Surely he has to make the push. He cannot allow them to survive. 20 seconds, that's enough time to get all the players back up. And they already popped the smokes out. RSG are going to breach, and they're going to kill Goat Meats first. They're going to breach and kill him first. That's what's going to happen now. They are going to breach this position. That is the next thing that's going to happen. If he doesn't eliminate them now before they make this cross, they will still pop more smokes. They have all the utilities in the world. I'm certain they have enough utilities to make this happen. Now they are going to play off. The smoke's already coming out, and now's the chance. Yeah, there's no way he sees them. There's no way. Yep, there's no way. They're going to kill Goat Meat first. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. If he doesn't wrap them up, it's going to be a wrap. But Peachy now gets a first knock. 4 portions still holding the last defensive line. And Nexus is still alive on the back end. Gunslinger sent back into the lobby. RSG losing 2 bodies. And now we're down to just Danny Brown. And Nexus from Invincibles has still been alive the entire time. Agba for a reason. And now his grenades are starting to come out. Beautiful grenade over to the top. Down to 3. 1v1v1. Plays are not too favorable for Nexus, but he should be fine here. Danny Brown taking a couple more hits, and Peachy will shut it down immediately. 4 portions now. Chicken dinner is on the cusp, but the Invincibles need a chicken dinner right now if they want to have any chance of putting themselves inside a very good position. Peachy has already secured a spot for himself. Peachy versus Nexus. Agba versus Peachy is gonna be a hard one to crack through. Who is gonna take it over? He's peeked out. Oh no. I don't know why. I don't know why he didn't wait for the smoke to settle out. I don't know why he just ran into the smoke. He just ran into the smoke, bro. Why? Why did you just run into the smoke? Like why? Why did he just wait for the smoke to dissipate? You know, I'm guessing he thought the time he would use to run over there, Peachy wouldn't have healed up if he hadn't taken damage from the engagement or something. Well, he didn't have any intel, you know. But good, solid game from Nexus. Still managing to get into the top 2. That is IGL masterclass there. Losing all of his teammates. We all saw when he lost all of his teammates, and he still managed somehow to make a sweet rotation from that western side again inside and finish in the top 2. Beautiful stuff from Nexus. Invincibles will secure at least a couple points out here, so that puts them up 4 portions with their second chicken dinner, I believe, of the weekend. I'm gonna take a quick look just to be certain, but I think they did have a chicken dinner yesterday, you know. I think they did. They did have a chicken dinner, right? Yeah, they did have a chicken dinner. So this will be their second, and that's a very, very good way to start today's game. So RSG in 3rd place with 6 eliminations. Men of Blood in 4th place with 9. Afro Esports in 5th place with 1. Lost Siege in 6th place with 3. Unsolid Army in 7th place with 8. Aura in 8th place with 5. 10-11 in 9th place with 2. Dream Team in 10th place with 5. Zenith in 11th place with 2. Harsh in 12th place with 4. Mad Esports in 13th place with 5. The Mavericks in 14th place. Spectres Esports in 15th. Core 16th with 3. Vague Esports in 17th with 1. Cold and the rest of the guys from 14th in 18th place. And Gods of War in 19th. Woo! That's a very solid game. Can't lie. That was a very solid game from 4 portions. They didn't look the strongest off rip, you know, based off of the rotation they made and where they were coming from inside of the zone, but they managed to hold it down. I think they've been very, very solid you know, in Miramar. They've been very consistent in Miramar, so in every Miramar game we're gonna be looking out for them, that's for certain. But what a game that was. Beautiful stuff coming in for 4 portions. Peachy with 9 eliminations. It doesn't get any better than that. 9 all for him. That's what we love to see. 11 total for 4 portions. That's a good way to start the day. Chicken dinner in hand as well. Also, on Solid Army did put up some good numbers in there as well. I think they put up 8 or something. That's a very, very big number. You know, I think they got somewhere around top 6 or so, or 7. So that's a very good number for them. But it's not over just yet, ladies and gentlemen. We've still got the next map Vikendi coming up very, very shortly. So don't touch that down. Stay tuned, stay active, and we'll have the next game ready for you any moment from now.
iconic and a DVM from Sixo is still dangerous. It is still absolutely dangerous. It can still be used. And now the airborne again. And three of those bodies will be the guys from Black Mamba. But yes, falls through to the left-hand side, facing left and right. But iconic. And that's going to be a Rap Dream team. Wrapped up perfectly. 3 eliminations. It did not go through this without paying for it in blood, Blacker. And now they're down to 2 versus 1. That's a good grenade. And Pluto will be swept up. They're absolutely cooking now. RSG will be the team that they will cook today. And Sixer will seal this one up.
Auto UK, Auto Switzerland, Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent the photo, mama sent the photo, mama sent the photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent the photo, mama sent the photo, mama sent the photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent the photo, mama sent the photo, mama sent the photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent the photo, mama sent the photo, mama sent the photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent the photo, mama sent the photo, mama sent the photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent the photo, mama sent the photo, mama sent the photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent the photo, mama sent the photo, mama sent the photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent the photo, mama sent the photo, mama sent the photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent the photo, mama sent the photo, mama sent the photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Auto USA, auto UK, auto Switzerland, auto Canada, auto Australia, auto Taiwan, auto Brazil, auto US.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is the Nigerian Pro League Super Weekend. It is season 7 and it is the raid split. It is still your boy Priest bringing you the action live. And we just saw a solid finish from 4 portions, getting themselves a chicken dinner. Their second chicken dinner of the tournament, or rather of the Super Weekend. And yeah, that speaks to, you know, how they've transitioned every single type of scenario in every single type of map, but specifically Miramar. You know, they turned up in yesterday's Miramar as well, so you know, more of that, a lot of that really. But yeah, it's still solid. It's still very, very, very active. We still don't necessarily have a top team today. I think all the teams are still putting up very, very decent numbers. And yeah, by the end of match 4, I think I would be able to know the top 3 teams, you know, for the entirety of the first Super Weekend, before we hustle and bustle and start over in the league stages in 2 days. But that aside, ladies and gentlemen, it's Vikendi time. Let's get straight into the action. The players are already in the air, so put your hands up in the air. Play zone, you can see the flight path from the west to the east, and looks like Harsh Esports might be locking horns here. You can see Pizule. Ooh, looks like we'll be in Peshkova all the way out there in the east. It's gonna be a lot here. Vague Esports, Harsh Esports. I think these two teams are pretty balanced out, you know, skill wise, but I think maybe Harsh Esports would edge out a little bit based off of experience, just a little bit really. You know, I would put them at the same level tactically, but Esports are getting active. Aura starting to shoot up the place. Call pass from STE will be getting called out as well. More grease to the elbow there. As Vague Esports, unfortunately, will lose a body. Players 3. Sleek gets caught out by Guns and might be able to turn this into a 3v3 because Harsh have lost 2 bodies now. And 3 bodies now. Wow. Harsh Esports getting absolutely pummeled by Vague Esports. There's 2 hits to follow through. Harsh will be just down to 1. The DBS from Pizule. Can he make something happen here now? Feints over to expose the position towards that left-hand side. But here he comes. Whoa, that's a beautiful touch. Whoa. Sweet shot DBS straight to the skull there. And Guns should not have allowed this guy all by himself. They should have circled back. Pizule will be wrapped up immediately. Vague Esports will come out on top. 4 eliminations, 4 bodies donated to their cause. You know, Esports, they just really had no idea. You know, they just had no idea of how to play around this area. You know, they had no idea of how to play around here. That's just what I'll call it. They just had no idea, no plan, no execution. It could have gone either way, honestly. You know, but Vague were a little bit more composed, and Guns is just that guy. You know, individual ability, Guns is a little bit, you know, up there. He's very underrated, very solid player for Vague Esports, and it's starting to show, you know, in his abilities. But they need a lot. They need a lot if they are trying to crack in and get themselves an opportunity in the grand finals. But this performance, I think they should be edging towards the finals. Generally, 4 Porsches now setting their sights onto 10-11. They will catch a body, drops it straight away. But 4 Porsches after that chicken dinner, they will take a hit. They will take a hit from 10-11 here. I can see it happening. But I think they should be able to come out on top if they have all of the intel they need. They are one of the teams that navigates with a whole lot of intel, but it looks like they are not trying to indulge any further. Reposition on Solid Army, on the other hand, and not letting Guards of War breathe at all. They've already caught one of them. Can they catch another? Good spray. Gravity now getting caught out as well. Guards of War have been fighting for their lives this entire weekend. And 419 will try to make a run for it, but unfortunately he can't breach. And now on Solid Army are surging forwards. He might be getting caught out here topless. Switches over to the DBS. And he's tagged up, takes a couple more hits, another hit, and another hit. He didn't even know that 4684 was on top. Wraps him up with the MPK, and that's a wrap. 10-11 under serious pressure, getting themselves naded up now. And 4 Portions, surely they are aware that that grenade was 10-11's grenade. Smoke's already in the corner there to circle that one back. 4 Portions looking very, very strong here. And Hove trying to breach even further, and that's a wrap. 4 Portions getting dismantled by Hove. So let's touch me just by the corner of the door. He hasn't made a move. Oh, that's a nice spray to circle that one back. Pressure is immediate. Should go for the redesign. Couple more sprays to follow suit as well. Takes a couple more hits. And 4 Portions have the numbers advantage. It's not looking likely that something is going to yield from here. But Peachy's playing off the right-hand side. And don't touch me. But he will be touched if he's not careful. Aura taking hits. Yep, numbers advantage. Perfect use of the numbers advantage. The flank was good from Goat Meats. And 4 Portions, again, showing exactly why they are who they say they are. Why they are the Hamatan Split champions. And don't touch me, or rather touch me, getting knifed up. Bam Bam will be the last one left for 10-11. Don't see him surviving long at all. Solid play from 4 Portions. They're starting very strongly in this game. And that is how you want to start, by the edge of the circle, no less. Not necessarily having to make too many rotations or make too many moves around. But they will be searching for this guy, that's for sure. Play zone is in the northwest, or the northeast, and the northwest is pretty scanty. And all the teams in that vicinity have not been able to lock in just yet. Invincibles finished strongly in the previous game. This might be the one for them. Like I talked about, the teams that you do want to look out for inside of Vikendi is the likes of RSG, Afro Esports, Aura. But I don't think Aura have been doing the Lord's work in this map. I think they've actually been sent back into the lobby. Take a look here. Yep, they have been sent back into the lobby. Aura have just had the worst Sunday, honestly. They started very, very strongly yesterday, but couldn't maintain composure, couldn't maintain that aura. And now they will be sent back into the lobby. But Unsullied Army, 4 eliminations, again like the previous game, starting off very, very strongly. And they have started cooking. 4-6-8-4 with 2 eliminations to the good, and they are making their rotation, you can see here. And they will be going for that center. I know that that's what they would like to do in Vikendi. They would go for the center, find a compound, and just hold it up for the next at least 2 zones. Probably the first compound they run into, but it looks like the guys from Mad Esports will be the team that they will set upon. Time likely. They shouldn't even try playing a split. It's way too early for that. It's way too early. RSG getting pulled out there by Mad Esports. They're on the rotation. It's not very ideal. It would be better for them to hold out these positions and these lines again. Getting forced out. 4 portions and the Invincibles locking horns all the way out there as well. 2 bodies dropped. 2 bodies dropped for the Invincibles. 4 portions just railing them around. And that's going to be a wrap as well. Guns will be discovered by Sticks. That's going to be the end of one of the players from Vague Esports. But Nexus will return fire. Nexus is always up to the task. But they're still playing as 2. It's a 2v3. 4 portions now making the advance a little bit closer there. But they can't seem to get the finish. Nexus still has the sight lines. He is getting the reset on. Goat Meat's still knocked away. I think he's going to be finished. Intel is being provided from Goat Meat, but I don't think he's going to be yielding anything here. He pulls up, immediately exposing themselves, but Skinny and Hove with a 2-man step. That is how you circle back. And Reels has been forced into an unfortunate position. Goat Meat is still alive. He has not been sent back into the lobby. Sprays are good. Over to the back line again. The smoke starting to come out, but return fire from Rage is equally brilliant. But now Rails will be forced back and blown away, unfortunately. Invincibles getting overwhelmed by 4 portions again. They fail to breach. And 4 portions will not lose a single player. Still. 7 eliminations to the good. 4 portions absolutely cooking. They are just cooking right now. Are they about to give us a back-to-back? Is that how it is? Is that what it's about? But we're about to see right now what a game we have on our hands right now. Invincibles getting smothered again out of the lobby. Dream Team playing in from the southern side. Did see them in a collective manner. Started to slowly but surely creep their way into the zone. Playing in from the south again. Last Siege will be the victims. Trying to cause a little bit of an intel here. Return fire couldn't work. Agathe with a solid spray over to that high ground side. Maverick Esports now circling through, trying to find a way around. But from the frying pan, possibly into the fire. 3 eliminations now for Dream Team. Too cold, not feeling too cold right now. He's been knocked away as well. Zenith Esports have heard all of the commotion here, but Torrid will be, I believe he's going to be the last player for the guys from last siege. He's inside of the water. I don't think he's this would be ideal for him to get picked up, but could speak to how they are able to hold on to the lines here. Yep, he's going to stay in the water. He's not going for the reset. That's going to be a wrap for him. But how long can he stay in the water though? That's the real question. How long can he stay in the water? So he's taking damage. Is he gonna come up for air? If I was him, I'll come up for air when I'm like 1 HP, and I would swim to the farthest edge. Farthest edge, man. But yeah, I think he's gonna be discovered. I think he's gonna be spotted. I don't think he makes it out of this water. Came up for air a little bit there, but oh, he died in the water. That's next level, man. That is absolutely next level. Did he even bother to try to get any more placement? Bro just decided to just give it up. Well, it is what it is. The NPL, that is what it causes you to do. It causes you to panic. And Bam Bam from 1011 is still inside of the circle, tanking the blue zone, taking damage. It is ideal for him. It's not going to be too out of pocket. Also have a lot of time to pack up and stack up on utilities. It is phase 3 of the circle here. Call on the other hand, fighting themselves or finding themselves in a little bit of an awkward position here. Zellas get knocked away and sent back into the lobby. Zenith Esports have them by the ropes. Are they going in the opposite direction of the zone? Yes, they are. So they are trying to make a rotation through. There's a little bit of a technicality involved, you know, in how most of these teams tend to hold off the lines, you know, especially when they are playing inside of the zone. Could be a Guys, don't forget to like the stream, share, subscribe if you haven't. Put us more on the map. It's the NPL, brought to you by 1080 Esports, Carbon Finance, and Monster Energy, all working hand in hand to promote esports in Nigeria and in Africa. Again, there's a intel here, but looks like Cole have been forced to make a little bit of a pit stop on their rotation, but looks like 4 portions are already getting active here. They set their sights onto the next team. They are trying to ambush. 7 eliminations. Can they go for 10? I think they got 11 in the previous game. Could be could take a little something special for them to hold off these lines, but they do have a play zone to work with, and they do have no ops, so they are in the northern side. Good meets, you can see what he's trying to do. I think he's trying to get on the roof I would be impressed if he's actually able to pull it off. I would be very impressed. But yeah, seems like he already gave up on that one. Men of Blood, on the other hand, have been trying their best. They've not. I don't think they've gotten into any engagements. I think they've gotten into. So it's going to be a hard one for them to crack through. But they are playing as 4. They have numbers. I would be impressed to see what 4 portions have in store going into the next game here. But it looks like Cole will be setting their sights onto the guys from Zenith Esports. Now they are getting very active, and they are making their way inside of that circle. I think they should be fine after making their way in. Not necessarily going to take too much of their time if they are able to breach, going forwards. But Peter Boy still alive, still surging forwards. I think they are able to. Ooh, is that vehicle just available, or is this the position they had before? It's going to be interesting if they are playing behind, but RSG is still in the mix. Most of these teams have not necessarily made too much progress with the zone. The zone is forcing them closer and closer together. 13 teams, 38 players inside of this tiny circle. It's about to get very hectic. Just take a look at that. It's about to get very active right now. Cole taking more and more hits. RSG trying to keep them outside of the circle. Sprays is good, and Peter Boy will be the victim. Sticks will catch him lacking outside the circle, and unfortunately there's only so much he can do from there. But Power B will still be alive to hold on the lines for Cole. But Light is taking serious damage, and I don't think he's gonna make it. He's called out as well. Played a little bit too slow, and that's gonna be a wrap for them, as Cole will lose another player. Now they're just down to 1. Bam Bam with a grenade over to the guys from 14th Gaming. He's going to be called out. It's a good grenade. It's a very good grenade. Vibes is still knocked away. 24k, still looking for an angle to breach inside. Bam Bam trying to hold off the lines there. Good grenade. Might wrap this all up as well. That's another solid one. And it does pipe right through. Oh, connects immediately. 24k. Gets caught out. Unfortunately, Bam Bam will not get his elimination. The smoke's already coming out. 14th Gaming just down to 1. Afro Esports now taking here. And Bam Bam will lose another elimination to Mad Esports. It's an unfortunate scenario for him, as Jay will make the rotation around the bend. Bam Bam unfortunately will not be reaping any rewards for the fruits of his labors. But he will be resting assured, knowing that he put in that work. And 4 portions. Just take a look at 4 portions. They are dominating the entire spread. Goat Meats did move out of cover a little bit there. We'll take a couple shots. Hits from Men of Blood. Men of Blood, I don't think they've been able to secure any elimination still. Playzone has moved even further to force the engagement again. Now, Afro Esports in a little bit of trouble, a little bit of a skirmish here. Grenade, oh! Grenade is solid. Power B turns Call from 5 to 6. And Unsullied Army at 6. And at full strength again. We saw them fumble yesterday in Vikendi against the guys from RSG. But I think they've learned their lesson. But unfortunately for them, Playzone is not so favorable this time. They will have to play either very slow or very fast. As 14th Gaming will be down to just Jay. So he made a rotation earlier, circled away from 10-11. I think he might be too early on this one. But it will be taking a little bit of a page out of his book for the rest of these teams that's trying to circle back. And Mad Esports finally will get a shot towards the guys from 4 portions, but will they be able to keep that momentum up? Peachy is exposed and he will be dropped. And that's going to be a wrap. 4 portions now will return fire immediately. Ninja trying to circle back as well to hold the lines. Trying to spot a couple shots towards the north. 4 portions still within sight. But there's only so much you can do. Takes a couple more hits again to force the angles. Mad Esports are very capable right now of dealing damage to the guys from 4 portions. But can Timmy make something happen here? Again, he charges yet another grenade. Tries to circle back onto the lines. Another corner. Beautiful shots to singe through 4 portions. It's a 3v3. We still have 10 teams here. 24 players in the cut. And Hove will back it all up. He will bag that ass up immediately there. And a couple more sprays. Bam, bam. Getting caught out and dropped away by Mad Noisy. And Power B will hop into his vehicle and get out of dodge. RSG looking very, very pretty in the zone right now. And Power B tries to circle back again, but he's going to be spotted and surely going to be dropped away. Good grenade. Perfect grenade. Oh, perfect grenade. Perfect grenade. Too easy. Too easy. But unfortunately, he did miss. And it looks like 4 portions will be swept away. And unfortunately for them, they were not able to wrap that up. And a perfect grenade this time from Danny Brown. He did have everything locked in and on site. Men of Blood now starting to surge forwards to get away inside of that circle. And the taps and the taps. And you can hear Agathe just creeping in slowly and surely. Top tier IGL, you know exactly what time it is. She is very capable of making it in, but there's not a lot of time. Now we're down to 7. RSG still up and running. 14th Gaming also up and running. Danny Brown exposed there. He might be getting dropped. But she's she's very trigger disciplined, that's for sure. She's not going to pop away unless she's sure. And she might be sure now. Styx is in one spot. He hasn't moved too much. Cree takes a couple more hits. And now it might be a tricky endeavor for them to hold out the line. But Mad Esports are still sitting very, very, very much in the edge of the circle here. They've not been able to reach any further. Unsullied Army now trying to deal with them. More hits. Take a look at Unsullied Army. They breach. Temi tries to wrap it up, but he's going to be stopped. Put their foot on their necks and they will not take it off. Boots straight to action. 411 now will be taking a hit. Falls away, but the return fire is brilliant. RSG also getting cooked. 2 bodies dropped away, and Gunslinger will fall immediately to 11. Men of Blood were in the vicinity. That guy will return fire, but Danny Brown is him with a beautiful grenade over to the top. Sticks as well to hold him line. Beautiful spray to follow through from 4684. But unfortunately, he will be the last one left, and that's going to be a wrap. Jay from 14th Gaming will snatch it away. Unsullied Army will go out in 5th place. But they did put up a hell of a fight. And now RSG. Can they get another chicken dinner? It will be the 3rd. But Men of Blood, they've been playing this very, very nicely. A grenade over the top can make something happen here. And one more grenade will wrap him up immediately. But RSG have the same idea. They're trying to execute, and that is going to be the end. Men of Blood come out on top. They have played this very slowly. They've been putting the numbers in, but Agathe falls to the zone. Goes out in 3rd place for Dream Team, doing exactly what she wanted to do. But it looks like Men of Blood. Take a look. They're spread very nicely. Danny Brown is discovered, and that is a chicken dinner. And what a time for them to secure it. Men of Blood with 4. And a chicken dinner to follow through. This is the kind of game they've been looking for all weekend, and they have finally found it in Vikendi. What a game for Men of Blood that was. I saw them from that Cosmodrome area, I think, just towards the northwestern side. They had it in the bag. They were in the center of the circle for at least 70% of the time. And they gathered so much intel, put it into work, put it into practice, kept applying pressure on four portions, kept applying pressure on RSG, kept applying pressure on Solid Army. They just held that compound, held that building, and applied pressure to all sides, and it paid off in the end because they just knew how to manipulate the Vikendi zone. That's just pretty much what it was. And yeah, they came out with a chicken dinner. It was a very good performance. Could have been so much better. I'm pretty sure inside of these 4 eliminations, they got like at least 1,000 damage because they were just shooting everybody. But chicken dinner is well deserved from Men of Blood. They played absolutely perfectly, and they got their result. RSG, second place. Top tier, 9 eliminations for them. They almost wanted to give us a 2 in a day experience. But Dream Team will also be in the cut. I believe that is 8 eliminations for Dream Team and a third place finish. This is one of those performances as well. Agathe just pushing them into the top 3 with her ability to rotate around the zone during the final third. In the 14th gaming, managing a top 4 finish with 1 elimination from Jay. He was the one to put the final nail in the coffin against Unsullied Army. Unsullied Army in 5th place with 10 eliminations. 10! And in 5th place. I believe they got the same points. Right? I believe. Okay. Yeah, roughly the same points of the 1st place team. That is insane. Insane from Unsullied Army. They have been the best team. I think they've been the best team tonight. I think they've been the best team tonight, Unsullied Army. I think they have easily been the best team tonight. I think. Yeah, I think they've been the best team tonight. Them and 4 Porsches. I think they're in a running for that. But Mad Esports in 6th place with 4 eliminations. Mad Esports, 6th place with 4 eliminations. Mavericks in 7th place. Cole in 8th place with 8. Wow. Cole stepped up. They really stepped up in this game. 8th place, 8 eliminations. That's a good game for them. 4 Porsches getting super active once more. 9th place. But all they got was, I believe that's 9 eliminations as well. If I'm not mistaken. Or was that 8? I think they got 8 as well. 10-11 in 10th place. Vague Esports in 11th place with 4. Zenith Esports in 12th place with 4 as well. Afro Esports in 13th place with nothing. Last Siege in 14th place. Invincibles in 15th place. Aura in 16th place. Guards of War in 17th, Harsh in 18th with 1. How did this guy make it alone? And Spectres in 19th place. Woo! Vikendi will always give you some different, always going to give you some special, and that's why I love the map. You can never predict, but Men of Blood played it inch perfectly. I really have no issues with how they played it. They played it proactive. They were very, very proactive. You know, they were very proactive. 4 Porsches also had the same idea, but they were just hungry to just kill people, and that's what got them got. That's just what got them got, really. They were just looking for eliminations, and they got caught out. You know, that's just really what happened to 4 Porsches there. They had the same idea as Men of Blood, but Men of Blood already had a better position than them, and they were able to defend that compound, so it worked out in their favor. But it's not over just yet, ladies and gentlemen. One more match left for you, and you already know it's Sanhok. And I love me some Sanhok. I love Sanhok with every fiber of my being, because those people that that don't like violence will come to your doorstep. And me, what will I do? I'll plaster, because I don't have a choice. I will plaster.
swept up. They're absolutely cooking now. RSG will be the team that they will cook today, and Sixer will seal this one up. will seal this one up. One.
USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto US. Now be Juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto US. Now be Juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto US. Now be Juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto US. Now be Juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto US.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is the Nigerian Pro League Season 7. It is a rain split and super weekend. Yes, the action is ensuing, and it looks like Zenith Esports are going to eat their cake and have it here. But they have lost a body to one of the guys from Cole. Looks like Peter Boy did get knocked away there. Zella was the one that was able to muster up one elimination. That didn't stop them at all. Vague Esports now setting their sights onto last siege. They have been able to catch one, courtesy of Chapo. And they are advancing slowly but surely. They are advancing very nicely so far. Vague Esports didn't necessarily have the best game in what's it called, in Miramar, but you know, this is a very good start. Too Cold is all by himself there, but I don't think they are where comes Too Cold positioning. I thought his teammates were around. What why are they all the way back here and that guy's alone? What is going on? Okay. He has a sight line. He has a very good sight line. But why did he allow that his teammate to get knocked though? Why? That's a good, beautiful position that they've got. That's a solid position that they've got locked in here last siege. And I think they can repel the attack coming in from Vague Esports. But again, they've lost the numbers advantage. They still have two players unaccounted for, and a couple more sprays to follow through. Magic takes a hit, but I think they can get the reset on. Smokes are good. Four Portions and Zenith Esports locking horns all the way out there. Hove they get called out. Praise God, catches the angle there. Tries to switch to the DBS mid-fight. Nah, bro. Gotta respect Moses for coming in clutch there. And Torrid for wrapping that one up. Beautiful game from last Siege. They used the advantage they had and made the push. You know, there's some teams they'll get 2 knocks in and they will not still make the push. Four Portion and Cole have locked horns again, but Four Portions will come out on top here. And they've got 3 eliminations. Oh, what a time to be alive. As Four Portions once again start their rampage. But they're not necessarily the best, the number 1 fans of Sanhok, I'll tell you that. Four Portions, this might be the best game to wrap up their incredible run. You know, incredible run this week. This puts them very, 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 very solidly in front of everything that they've accomplished so far. But it's not over just yet. They will be able to hold on for the time being. But Unsullied Army playing it super slow. They don't have to go crazy in this game. Because, you know, the past 2 games, they were very, very active. First 2 minutes, they were dropping bodies left and right. By now, they already had 4 eliminations in the previous game. And the game before that, they were just cooking. You know, so that's what we love to see. But play zone is very central. Everyone is included. This is a very inclusive zone. You know, it's not really favoring one side. Boot camp is the place to be right now. And 10-11 will be occupying it at full capacity. 10-11 need a solid game if they want to finish decently this week. You know, they need a solid game if they want to finish decently this week. That's what. They need a very solid game. Very, very solid game. And this guy's offline, fortunately. Guards of War looking up from the hillside. Gods of War. I don't know how they felt this weekend, but I'm sure it's not been nice. It's not been nice at all. Mad Esports now on a vengeful path, trying to wrap it all up relatively very quickly. Mad Esports still enjoying their rotation. You can see the crates littered all over the place. And Jay will be taking more hits. Again, he's the last player left for 14th Gaming, but he will be dispatched immediately, and that's going to be a wrap for him. Temi came out immediately, and he was hurt. And repel fire is good from Noisy, but unfortunately for him, RSG had all the time in the world to reposition, but they did not. Unfortunately for them, the positioning is still solid. There's no way Mad Esports can get the finish, but Danny Brown is creeping up very nicely there. Do they want to take the push? That was a bad idea. They had no idea that Danny Brown was already in the system. And now Mad Noisy versus Danny Brown. This is going to be a hard one for Danny Brown to crack open. He's circling, switches over to the DBS, and they have all the angles now. RSG now looking very, very strong. Another one bites the dust. RSG did not come to play. They are dismantling Mad Esports one after the other. And Noisy's trying to escape. Imagine where your best player is escaping, running for their damn life. That tells you all you need to know. RSG are just built different. They will turn you into Swiss cheese. And Mad Esports, unfortunately, will not be finishing at full strength. So it's a little bit of a it's a little bit of target practice here, because Gods of War are taking hit after hit, and it looks like most teams are starting to converge inside of the boot camp area, and this is 10-11's jurisdiction. So looking at last Gods of War also making the appeal to move a little bit closer, but also 10-11 have the idea. Invincibles now trying to make their way inside, taking a couple more hits than they would like, and they are down to 1 again. What? I'm not sure what happened here, but it looks like Invincibles did catch a couple players from Gods of War. Topless still off the line there. They're not giving him a breathing space. And Touch Me has made the play. Again, this is what separates some teams from others. You know, some teams, they would stay inside of the zone there. And now it's time to get active. Ooh, he missed the shot. Immediately he gets the charge of grenade. And now an opportunity presents itself here for 10-11. Oh, that's a good grenade over the side. It does cut the HP down for Quilla. Invincible's in trouble right now. They're taking hit after hit, and they might be getting forced out. That's a solid grenade again. And now Topless has the opportunity. 10-11 have ruined the chances here for the Invincibles. They've made the game extremely difficult for them to breach through. And that's a solid grenade, perfectly timed over the side. And that's going to be a wrap. Again, Invincibles getting called out. They lost track of the plot. 4 Porsches have pulled up to the scene, and now they know it's a third-party Central. Rage getting called out. They should have made the play earlier. They should have taken the building earlier. They should have made a decision quickly. 4 Porsches about to make them pay for taking too much time. Nexus with a solid grenade over the top, but 4 Porsches are already here, and they are going to make it happen. But Rage was ready. He was aware. Pops the DBS, drops Peachy down to his knees immediately now, and the game is on. 3 bodies left for 4 Porsches trying to circle back. Rage is falling out. He's going to be dropped by the DBS, but he will not be getting revived. He will be sent back into the lobby. Peachy slaps him away. 5 eliminations for 4 Porsches, and they are looking for absolutely more. 10-11 playing off the back end again, trying to play back. Touch Me drops the ops, and another one to bite the dust. 2 bodies dropped away. 10-11 getting swooped in by the Invincibles one after the other. They're trying to get their numbers up, but 4 Porsches are applying pressure from the northern side, and things are about to get very, very iffy there. Can he get the reset on? 10-11 have lost 1. Will they lose another? It's been a hectic day at the market for them, but they're circling back and forth. 4 Porsches are still in the vicinity, and that will make the game a little bit more difficult. Again, pressure applied in. There has to be someone inside of bootcamp to relieve this pressure. 10-11 are fighting too many battles on their front. They have to reposition. And it's going to take a whole lot more for them to hold off the line here, but here they come. You have to switch weapons. You have to do something about it. Circling back again. Touch Me gets dropped immediately again, and a circle back. 10-11 and a circling back again to force the engagement. Bam Bam. There's only so much he can do from this distance. And all of his teammates will be sent back into the lobby. Invincibles will be eradicated. And 4 Portions once again will be the thorn in the side of the Invincibles. What a game this has been. Sandhawk once again. Invincibles eliminated by 4 Portions and not losing a single player. Twice in a row. Again, 10-11 just too impatient for me. They could have waited this out. You know, they took the engagement when there were too many teams. The Gods of War, you know, and Invincibles were there together before 10-11 got active into the scene. And again, Bam Bam had to play behind, and he's going to be the last one left for them. Could have gone better, 10-11, but overall, I think they've had a good weekend. Could have been so much better for them, but, you know, it is what it is. They got cooked, and 4 portions about to seal the deal here. But Unsullied Army have pulled up to the scene. Unsullied Army will not, they will not be on this hillside. I promise you. They will not climb up on this hillside. 4 portions might decide to hold the hillside for the time being. This is a very, very solid position to hold. It's very hard to be breached. So I think they will be here till zone 5, not necessarily moving anywhere. There's a lot of crates around. They can pack up, they can stack up. There's a lot of it's high ground. They can get intel. You know, Afro Esports, Unsullied Army. I'm pretty sure they are aware of Unsullied Army by now. Should be aware of Afro Esports as well as they make their own rotation into the sign. I think they've been spotted there. Wonder if he can see them the way I can see them from here. I think he can. But he doesn't know that. I'm not sure he knows that there's a building there. There's a whole bunch of buildings there actually. So I can't really see much of anything.
To get 8 kills and $2, $50 for you.
Well, you hear that? You guys can hear that in the chat. 8 kills and top 2. $50 for you. Who doesn't want $50 in it? Well, let's see if they can get the 8 kills and top 2. I wonder who did who needs that though? Who needs 8 eliminations and top 2 finish? Might be on Solid Army. I think it might be on Solid Army talking to themselves there, but I don't know. But they don't have any dead players, so could be anyone really. But RSG 4 portions on Solid Army, the best of the best teams this entire weekend are still alive, and they are all at full strength. All of them 4 players apiece. On Solid Army is the only team there that doesn't I don't think they've secured any elimination. Like I said, I knew they were going to play Sanok very, 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 very slowly, and it's already starting to tell on them. For the first time, I think Dream Team have been eliminated from the lobby. Bullets are starting to fly out. Mavericks. So still playing up nicely here, but it looks like oh Dream Team are still up. They are very much still up. They've got 2 left. Looks like it's Agathe there, but Sad will be discovered and knocked away. It's all left to Agathe now. I think they can take the damage from the zone, but for how long? It is Men of Blood trying to find their way in. And Creed will wrap that one up immediately as well. Couple tap pot shots from Bam Bam. So he tries to secure 1 or 2s for his teammates there. I think 11 is getting picked up. Men of Blood, unfortunately, will be down a player. Technicalities are trying to hold off the lines, but the play zone is not the most favorable. Bam Bam trying to get something working here, and that's a very, very solid spray. Agathe still holding on, but a grenade from 31 will shut that down immediately, and that's going to be a wrap for him. Aura finally getting their hands on the guys from RSG. They are in the northern side of the circle there. They're just trying to hold on, but Gunslinger will take a hit. And RSG getting pummeled just outside. His Nemesis will get a couple shots off. Max Aura falls to Danny Brown. And Aura have been struggling tonight. They have not had a single game in the top 5 tonight. I don't think they have. I don't think they've had any single game in the top 5 tonight. Hopefully this might be the game for them. But there's still a big opportunity for a team here to get 2 chicken dinners. This lazy man returns fire. 419 takes a hit on Solid Army, in trouble here. They're getting forced out. As you can see, know him Peachy now. Circling back. They're locking horns on Solid Army and the guys from 4 Portions. But 4 Portions have not lost a single player here. And 411 with a spray. Manages to circle back. I don't know what 4684 was doing there. Just turned his back to the ops. And 411 has dropped 2 bodies here, but he turned his back to the ops as well. And 4 Portions will shut that down immediately. On Solid Army, that is the danger of not having any eliminations at that stage. It's going to be mentally draining to fight a team that's already got 8. They're just going to keep cooking. And RSG now repositioning as well. Shots will follow through, but Danny Brown will be getting picked up by Gunslinger. They are trying to find a way inside of the zone there. Gunslinger will take a nasty hit to the chest, but they will manage to find a better position on the hillside. And I think that's one of the players from Men of Blood getting called out to hold off the lines there. So Danny Brown will be the last one playing off the back end as he tries to just maintain the pressure that he has applied so far. So many ways it could go, but Aura have this on lock. Again, they are making a rotation towards the valley side. Again, could be a forceful entry position as the play zone has shifted. 4 Portions might have just been blessed with the biggest move of the entire game so far. The only team that has the possibility of stopping them is Afro Esports, and they have to make a rotation towards the southwestern side to seal that area and stop the movement before it happens. But Afro Esports not necessarily been too impressive so far the Super Weekend. Hopefully they will get Kage by next week, and we might see a big change and a big demographic for their push to the finals. Ooh, spoke too soon. Nameless takes a hit. I don't know how they're not able to make it into the zone though, as Afro Esports will be pummeled again. Looks like RSG have the same idea. They're trying to find a way inside of Painan, and RSG will return, fires Gunslinger. He catches Goat Meat, and 4 Portions might be in a little bit of a dangerous one here. Ooh, return fire was nasty work there. He takes a hit. Where is he hit from? Where did they hit him from? That would have been wild. But 4 Portions are looking stronger by the minute. 12 eliminations. They've surpassed their Miramar game. Now, a chicken dinner will put the icing on the cake. RSG have been forced outside. Nameless and Afro Esports will lose yet another player. Aura keeping them at bay, but Aura as well at 4, dropping another one touch. And Solo tries to circle back again, but he will be stopped. And Afro Esports will not succeed. Aura now, can they put a dent in 4 Portions? Very, very solid use of the smokes here coming in from RSG as Danny Brown tries to make a way across. They're looking for a way inside of Painan. As you can see, Nemesis from Mavericks is just finally making his way inside. He has been very, very silent, very quiet. 4 Portions will finally break siege inside of Painan. Nemesis, can he be their Nemesis now? He's way in on that position. If they circle in, the first body he catches, he's sending back into the lobby, that's sure. But they're using the insides of the house. They're not trying to be outside. And they are all coming together. Yeah, these guys not surviving. Why did you open the door, bro? Why did you open the door? Why did you open the door, my guy? Well, the pressure was on there, but 4 Portions still managed to keep it on lock. They have lost Peachy. And another one to follow suit as well. Mad Noisy stepped into the Dragon's Den. And he will be sent back into the lobby. RSG now have the opportunity to capitalize, but so does Aura. And Aura have been having a horrible game. Or rather, a horrible weekend. But now, 4 Portions have been alerted of RSG's position. And Danny Brown will be the one to carry the mantle for them. Sticks as well. A little bit of return fire there. But 3 teams left. Is RSG. Is 4 Portions, is Aura. Aura have 4. This will be the best game for them. They've had a terrible run of games so far. And Danny Brown finally gets caught. And now the bullets continue to rain outside. 4 versus 3 versus 2. Aura, can they finally get that chicken dinner? Game's about to entirely change here. JJ playing off the back foot. 4 Portions, they have been absolutely insane. They have got 13 eliminations. Danny Brown getting knocked for the 2nd time. 2 times he's fallen. He might be Jesus Christ. But unfortunately, Sprays continue to hold on. JJ's trying to circumvent and hold the lines. Hove's trying to circle back as well. But RSG will take so much damage from that zone, and it's not looking like it's going to be a big possibility for Sticks again. He tries to circle back, takes a couple more hits, and he will be dropped, and that's going to be a wrap. Aura! That was a danger! But they manage to wrest it out of the hands of 4 Portions and stop them from terrorizing the entire lobby for the 2nd time tonight. Aura finally finding their footing and getting themselves that chicken dinner in unique fashion. This was the game they needed to win, and win it they did. What a game this was for Aura. 8 eliminations and a chicken dinner. That is a very, very good way to finish the night. 4 Portions with a big 15 eliminations, but 2nd place finish. RSG in 3rd with 4. Mad Esports in 4th with 7. Mavericks in 5th with 2. Afro Esports in 6th place. Men of Blood in 7th with 2. Zenith in 8th place with 2. Unsolid Army in 9th. 10-11 in 10th with 2. Dream Team in 11th. Invincibles in 12th with 5. Gods of War in 13th with 1. 14th Gaming with 1 as well. Lost Siege in 15th with 4. Call in 16th with 1, and Vague in 17th with 1 as well. Big games we've seen tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Big games. We have seen big games. Big games, big things, me more like, and that's what we love to see, ladies and gentlemen. Action upon action. And we have come to the end of tonight's action. And what a time we've had. Super Weekend will always bring you the drama, will always bring you the chaos. And now the teams will have to hustle again on Tuesday. Who is going to finish in front? Who will get those head start points? Because they need it for the next Super Weekend. Some people, the head start points did not help them. Some people needed it. Some people, they got it, but it didn't change their life. It didn't change their life. It didn't change their story. Don't be one of those people. Stay active, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. See you guys same time next week. Peace.